Slade.
Yes.
Thank you for applying. Looking for a you're applying for our health information management manager position here at Force Assistance Capital. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. First of all, thank you for your time. Would you mind telling me about some of your HIM experiences?
Well, I have just recently graduated from a HIM program here at Northwest Arkansas Community College. I have recently passed and taken and passed my RHIT exam and ready to go out and get into the workforce.
So you have your certifications?
Yes.
Yeah. Congratulations on that. If you wouldn't mind, could you tell me some about your work experiences, more specifically management experiences?
Well, my management experience I've had all throughout my careers, but the main one I had was working for Walmart. The town I live in is the area where they have the home office, and I was a management over their 401k plan and their discount cards for all of their employees and their families. On the 401k plan, I helped to oversee over 1.5 million different accounts with that program. I was a liaison between the home office and Merrill Lynch, making sure that they were pulling off their fiduciary responsibilities. And then the discount cards, I was a manager over that for 7 countries, making sure that everybody got their benefits that they were entitled to. Then I worked in a position over the last several years at the community college that I got my degree from as the dean's assistant, and it's more or less more of an office manager position, where I kind of keep about 30 faculty members in line, make sure that they are where they need to be and know what they're supposed to be doing, but it's not quite as extensive as the Walmart experience that I have.
Very good. I guess you might obviously know, working in HIM, and especially as an HIM man, so you're going to have access to confidential information. So if you could give me a real world or work experience in which you're working with confidential information and steps you've taken to ensure that it stayed confidential.
Yes. On the educational side, they have what's known as FERPA, and it's very similar to our medical side, which is HIPAA, and I know that you know all about that. But on the FERPA side, it is exactly the same. I've worked with student records for the last 10 years and have never had a breach of confidentiality on my part. And then working at Walmart, of course, financial aspects of people's personal 401k accounts and keeping that confidential as well. I do not discuss things that are not pertinent to other people.
Okay. Thank you. And if you were to join our company, where would you see yourself in 2 years?
In 2 years, my plan is to gain employment with your company, to start a career there, and to be able to land and make a career out of this job, out of my newfound degree. I am not a job hopper. I stay in my employment positions for long periods of time, and I don't have any intentions on changing that going forward. I do plan on pursuing more educational experiences. I'd like to do an online online bachelor's degree, and then eventually go for my RHIA.
I guess that along similar lines of question, 5 years, where could you see yourself then?
Hopefully still employed at your company and finishing up my degree and being able to take that RHI exam and move up the ladder.
Okay, so I guess give me an example or describe a time when you were faced with a stressful situation and demonstrated your skills.
I've had a lot of experience with being frustrated and having large workloads. I've been physically, or not physically, emotionally and verbally abused by employees. And you just have to take a breath and maybe dismiss yourself from the situation until you can come back later and discuss it. As an adult, should discuss it if they're willing to do that. But yeah, you just have to take one step at a time, take a breath, and step away from the situation and come at it again.
So you mentioned some possible conflict with past employees. How would you handle such a situation?
The one time that I can think of, I was trying to get some classes lined up at the school, and one of the faculty members went behind my back and changed all the classrooms and went to other faculty members telling them that they needed to move their classes so that she could have their classroom. And I went down and got all the students in the appropriate classrooms. I then went to the faculty member and explained to her that you just can't move classes because you have a whim and decide that that's the room you want. We have to follow the policies and procedures within the company, and that's where we get our guidelines. And if this classroom isn't suitable for her, then she needs to follow the process, go up the chain of the command and request a different classroom if that's what she needs. But always have to follow those policies and procedures. They're there for a reason.
So with this job that you're applying for, there is the potential that you may need to travel. Is that something you would be able to do?
I would do that, yes. I'm not opposed to traveling. It just gives us more experiences in life. I do have a child at home, but he's old enough to take care of himself. And yes, I look forward to that opportunity to be able to travel and learn more experiences about the company.
Okay, so in the event that you were to accept this position, what do you think you could contribute to this organization?
Well, I am a very organized person. I'm almost a little fanatic about it. People have made fun of me about that, but I'm very organized. I'm very goal-oriented and driven, and I can self-start. I can work on my own. I can lead a group if I need to. So any of those skills would be an enhancement to the company. I can also follow. If I'm part of a team, I'm a team member, and will do what I need to do to make sure our team wins the goal.
And if you were to be offered this position, would you be able to begin immediately?
I would not be able to begin immediately. I would need to give at least a 2-week notice at my employment that I'm at now. I just think that's the way to treat a company. When you get ready to move on to another job, you need to give that notice, and so I would need to do that.
Very good. Right, thank you for taking your time and for this interview.
Okay, thank you for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you.